Good morning out there, everybody. Woo! I'm Mr. 1% Unlimited Thinker.
And I'm James the Trainer.
And this is the Stop Wasting Your Time. Let's talk about it. Wow. What a weekend, James.
What a weekend.
I don't know about you, but I had a very busy weekend. My body did not want to get up this morning and say, hey, why don't you take a few more minutes? I said, no, I got to go talk to the world and give them some nuggets of how to get more healthy. Well, okay, let's recap from the last time. I've got to tell on myself. I got so busy this weekend, I misplaced my whistle. I saw it yesterday, but I don't see it this morning. But I'll take care of that by Wednesday. Don't worry about it. I know it's just hiding from me, or I'm moving a little bit too busy. So I just want to put that out there. But I'm still accountable to waking up because I've trained myself to think, blow my whistle. Now, the next thing we talked about was journals. We talked about journaling our path.
Right.
Step by step, the importance of that. Like this morning, I'm actually doing my recap out of my new journal. I wrote down my recap notes. And that's power in journaling. Like I told you guys, everything that I've written and revisited and keep revisiting and rewriting the new thoughts, the creative, innovative thoughts I have become. That's how Stop Wasting Your Time came up. Yes. I even have a published book, Stop Wasting Your Time. That was actually the kickoff. And we'll talk about that on another show. And then James talked with you about putting sticky notes everywhere. I never even thought about that, but that's a great idea.
Yes.
Because they're loud, they're yelling, so to speak. Most of them are yellow or light blues or reds or what have you. And if you got those things, how can you, what is that doing there? What is that doing there? You know, if you see stickers, I know I would.
Right.
I want to go up to it and read it, even if it's not mine. Probably not a good idea if you're in a work environment. But we talked about valuing yourself. Valuing yourself. And as always, you know, my major question to you is, what would my life be like if I continue like this? What would my life be like if I continue like this? And then I shorten it as of Friday, which is what we're going to talk about today. What is your this? What is your this? Everybody has a this. What is yours? Well, I'm going to share with you some history on me. Just one thing. One of my top challenges that I had 4 years ago when I started this more focused fitness journey. I was working out, losing a little bit of weight, but never keeping it off. Thinking it was going to get better, but it never got better. And what I came to understand through one of my trainers at that time, and my youngest son, how you think you're going to maintain anything? You drinking sodas all the time. Yes, that was one of my this. Let me go ahead and tell you what kind of sodas. Mountain Dew. Well, I thought that was my energy drink, okay? I had a lot going on, so I said, you know what? Mountain Dew always gave me that kick I needed. I'm going to use it.
And you know, Mountain Dew was actually created as one of the first energy drinks. Energy drinks now have a whole bunch of sugar in them and stuff like that. Mountain Dew was their original energy drink.
Wow, okay. Well, I gave him a lot of my liquidity. So I learned that wasn't a good idea. So in my little finite intellect, I said, well, I'll switch from Mountain Dew. I'll switch to just regular ginger ale, thinking ginger would be in it. Now I'm going to be more healthier. Ginger ale and 7-Up, you know. And I found out, my trainer said, oh, I hate to disappoint you, but they all got that much high content of sugar in it. I said, wow.
Right.
So it was then I began my journey that James and I have been talking about, and we continually talk about, is water. One of your first steps of getting more healthy. That's what we started talking about, right?
Right.
Now, mind you, 4 years ago, I could not pick up a glass like this. It would be an ogre to me. I'm like, oh, water? What I want to do with water? We have no relationship. I don't want no water. Give me a soda. Give me 5 of them, matter of fact. Sit them here. So when I finish one, I'll get another one. Even at the gym. That's crazy, isn't it?
It is.
You know? So what I'm doing is letting you know my challenge was, before I could actually begin to see my body transform, become what it needs to be properly, I had to begin to wean myself off sodas. I tried going just drop it, but then I started having headache withdrawals.
Mm-hmm.
So what I did was I started pouring some, about a quarter glass, kind of like this, of the soda, and the rest I would add water. I had to do that probably about 5 months because I still had the flavor, which was tricking my mind.
Right.
This is my way of tricking
Right.
my mind. I don't know how you would have to do it. Maybe you can just stop. I wasn't able to. So I tricked my mind, and over time, I didn't have to do that no more. And then I came up with something else after that. I don't have it here today, but a lemon or a lime. Because I remember when I go to a restaurant to eat, I always ask for a lemon or I ask for a lime to squeeze in my water. So I said, hey, that gives it flavor. Because what I was missing was the flavor.
Right.
I couldn't get past at that time the flavor of what I was used to having mixed in with a drink. So that being said, I just wanted to let you guys know about that diss. Now your diss might not be sodas. Your diss might be getting up in the morning, the first thing you do is drink 18 ounces of coffee.
Okay.
But in that coffee, you might be putting 2 creamers.
Right.
You might be putting 3 sugars, white sugar, granulated sugar. You might be putting, I don't know, any given thing. Or even if you're just drinking it black, imagine you waking up first thing in the morning, 365 days a year, and you're just putting 16, 18 ounces of coffee in your body to wake you up. I'm not saying coffee is bad for you, but what I'm saying is this is more practical. We only have one body.
Only one.
Now I know people say, well, you know, I can go buy me another kidney. I can go buy this and I can substitute this with that. But that's not your original equipment. What? If something is not original equipment, that means it might not gel with you. It might work with you for 2 days, 5 days, 5 years, what? But anything that is not innate to you has the opportunity to disconnect from you. It's not committed to you because you didn't come here with it. I just want to break that down. How about prevention, that mindset? This is called prevention water. It's what we need. I just wanted to share with you about my diss. Now let's see, James, did you have a diss?
I actually did. Mine was actually sodas for a little while. But the way that my body adapted to sodas and moved around, I would have a toothache. I would drink Coca-Cola. Huge Coca-Cola fan when I was younger. Drink Coke, drink Coke, drink Coke. My tooth would hurt. Wouldn't know why. I would stop drinking Coke for a little while. My tooth wouldn't be hurting with other liquids. Try another Coke just to try it out, just to see if that's actually the reason why my tooth is hurting. And it was. Stop sodas then on.
So you actually allergic to sodas.
I mean, if you want to say it like that.
Oh boy. Listen, continue if you want to go with that and I'll share some else with them.
Okay. Well, then I stopped sodas then. I did more Crystal Light, more water. Not really ginger. I didn't do any really substitutes after I stopped with the soda and stuff like that, with the Coca-Cola. But moving into, from that was that was the thing that I had to get around mostly. Never really a big sweets person. And probably that's another real reason why, because Coca-Cola has a lot of sugar in it. So me turning that off, I turned a lot of things off. Comment below. Let's be transparent with each other. Let's talk about what these things are that we have to get over.
Yes.
Whether it's soda, like me and Mr. 1%, whether it's candy, cookies, whether it's something tangible, whether it's TV before we go to sleep. That blue light keeps you awake and stops you from getting to sleep. So using that excuse of, I can't go to sleep, I need the TV to go to sleep. No, the TV is actually keeping you awake.
And you know what else the TV does? Let me talk for me. At one point in time when I was watching more TV and it was a certain time of the night, guess what I wanted to do?
Eat.
I wanted something to snack on, and it wasn't cucumbers like I do now. It was not cucumbers, it definitely wasn't avocados. It was non-healthy stuff.
Right.
How about a big bag of barbecue potato chips? Not a small one now. I had to have the family size. Because then I ain't have to get up but once. I just pick it up, bring it to me. And if I want to get real comfortable, I get me a bowl. A plastic bowl. If I just want to act like I'm eating popcorn at the movies, open the whole bag up and pour it in there. See, some of y'all just pretend. Y'all playing. Y'all act like y'all just so... I wasn't. I ain't joking. So that was my problem. That was another one of my discs. I had a few discs. But guess what? I changed my thinking. I changed my thinking. And what I want you to do, if you're sitting next to a pen and a paper, or if you got something you can record what I'm getting ready to say, or you can replay this. I'm going to give you a tool. How about that? How you can start moving from that crazy disc. But it's a declaration from you out of your mouth. The S, say I will become better. The T, today. The O, on. The P, purpose. I just spelled stop. Tell yourself to stop. But you're going to tell yourself to stop often, depending on what your disc is, depending how addicted you are to that disc. You want to make a comment on that?
I really like that. I really like that.
Yeah. If we don't give ourselves something to help us be accountable to our decisions, anybody out there can resort back to the same old this.
Definitely. If you guys out there need an accountability coach, there's Mr. 1%, there's James the Trainer.
Yes.
You can get in touch with us at
info@stopwastingyourtime.org. info@stopwastingyourtime.org. Well, I've had a pretty good time today.
I really did.
Yeah, well, good to see you again, man.
Yes, sir.
I noticed today you wearing your black Stop Wasting Time. I'm wearing my blue one. How about that? And ladies and gentlemen, these are available for you. This is another accountability angle. All right. Well, we're glad you joined us again. And we want you to be encouraged, just moving forward one step. And this has been the Stop Wasting Your Time. Let's talk about it show.